Hey guys, it is Kaylee and welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, it honestly feels weird saying that, but honestly it feels so good to say that again. As you know, or as you may not know, it has been quite some time since I've sat down and I've filmed a video. It has been literal months since the last time I posted a video, so this video is definitely well due. I've missed creating, I've missed connecting with people on my videos and on my social media. I've just missed having this little space that I've created just to sit down and to talk and just to share life, the good and the bad. So I thought today I would sit down, no more procrastinating and all this, and just sit down and be real with you guys and raw and just give you the well-deserved life update. I've been wanting to film this video for quite some time, but life has been crazy. You can probably tell we have a different background if you are not new to my channel, and we will be getting into that. I really wanted to make this video because I feel like I am stepping into this chapter and going into this new season of life, and it is a part of life that I want to film and share with you guys, and I feel like this is like a perfect kind of stepping stone right now for me to pick up the camera and start growing this channel, growing my social media, and just reconnect with everything I kind of disconnected from for months on end. So grab something cozy to drink, get yourself maybe a cute blanket. Got my cute little ghost dog blanket that I got at TJ Maxx like last year. Get a snack, whatever, and sit down and get cozy because we're going to talk and I'm going to give you guys the well overdue life update, how my life has looked, where I've been, what this new chapter and season is looking like in my life. Man, so let's see, where do I even start, honestly? These past months have honestly been a consistent whirlwind in my mind, honestly. Sorry if you hear that, wait for it. My ice maker is about to drop ice, wait for it. Wait for it. It's gotta go off at the worst timing right now. You're taking forever. This is the worst timing in the world. Hurry up. Drop the ice. Drop it. Drop it. So like I said, these past few months have been an absolute whirlwind. My fiance and I have been traveling for his work. I have kind of touched about this subject a little bit in my past videos. I don't even know at this point what I've posted, what I've said. I have no idea. But my fiance graduated from line school like the middle of August. I think it was like August 22nd, around there, whatever, but he graduated after finishing his 6 months of schooling. It was 3 months of schooling, 6 months, what am I talking about? So he started his apprenticeship as a lineman. For my line wives out there, or people that are with a lineman, or maybe your brother's a lineman, your dad's a lineman, whatever it is, if you know the lineman, you know when you first get in, and just in general, you will travel a lot. And since we are located in Iowa, he doesn't go all over the world yet, but he kind of has like a little radar. He goes to Iowa, obviously anywhere in Iowa, Nebraska, Minnesota, Missouri, North and South Dakota. I don't know, just kind of like that area. There's only like a mile radius where he can go. So thankfully for his first job, we are still in Iowa, but we are about like 2 hours and 20 minutes from our hometown. So even though we are pretty far from like friends and family, we're just thankful for this first go around, this first job that he has, is that is still in Iowa. And with him being an apprentice and lineman, life is pretty much unpredictable at that point. We had no idea till he got the call and saying, hey, you need to be here, see you Monday. So we arrived in the area where he is currently working at. I want to say he was there a little bit longer than I was. I think it was probably like the start of September, maybe the second week of September. He was staying in a hotel, and when he came down for a weekend, we kind of talked and kind of made the decision, since I am not technically working right now and we hate the thought of long distance. We have already done that before when he was in college for the first time, and it sucked. You know, we have a dog, and we just kind of we are like soul tied, and we just do so much better in life when we are together. But we do have our separate lives, and I know that can sound like, oh man, that's not pretty good. You need to have like your own separate life. If you have someone that you're just super connected with, you'll understand what I'm saying, because in the long way of things, best way to explain it is we're each other's home. Okay, we're each other's home. I made the decision that I was going to pack up all my stuff and I was going to go up with him to the area, and we stayed in a long stay hotel for, I want to say like 2 months, and we started to like slowly hate living in a hotel. I don't know what it was. I felt so like isolated and cooped in an area with it not being our actual own place. And I felt bad because Paisley, she didn't really like it. It took her a while to adjust. She wasn't loving it. You know, she didn't have a bunch of space to like run around and all that stuff. So we were like, okay, you know what? We're going to do like house hunting, and that was hard. Since we were traveling with such minimal things, pretty much just like our necessities and clothes. We don't travel with like furniture that you're gonna need for a house, like kitchen utensils, laundry stuff, you know, all of that type of stuff. So we were on a hunt for something that's furnished, and that can be pretty difficult. We had some tours of places that just didn't end up going. We had this place, it was like an apartment that we really liked, you know, but you know, sometimes pictures do justice. It was beautiful, but let me tell you, as soon as you crack that door open, cigarette smoke. And we both just can't handle that. The smell of cigarettes literally give me an automatic migraine. It makes me want to vomit, and I just knew it doesn't matter the amount of Febreze or any smelly good stuff that you use, that smell, if it's just tarnishing in areas, it's so hard to get rid of. And we were like, okay, it's gonna stain our clothes. We're gonna smell like cigarettes even though we don't smoke. Paisley's probably gonna end up smelling like cigarettes. So we're just like, yeah, no. But fast forwarding a little bit, we officially have an apartment now. Yeah! We moved in last Friday, which was 14th. November 14th is when we officially moved into this place. So we've kind of had a little bit over a week to adjust, and Paisley is adjusting very well. So much more space for her to run around. They have a giant yard outside that, you know, she has enough room to run if she wants to run, and to go to the bathroom and all that stuff. And it is just so homey. I don't want to show too much of the apartment right now, so this is all you're gonna get right now, because I do plan on making an apartment tour. Love it, we love it. We love having our own space, and the most amazing thing that came with this apartment is that it is furnished. Everything's furnished. It came with like the furniture, beds, kitchen, and all of like the kitchen stuff. Of course, like we bought some of the stuff, like we just bought like a really nice, really cool crock pot that I cannot wait to make meals out of. And it's actually so funny because it's like when you adult, those type of things make you so happy. Like I can't tell you the amount of joy I had when we bought a crock pot. That's how you know you're getting old. So we ended up getting this apartment. It is a 2-bed, 1-bath apartment. I can't wait to do a little tour of this place because it is so cozy, it is so homey, and we absolutely love it. Even though we know this is going to be temporary, because after his contract is done with this job, we don't know where we'll go again, but this is kind of like what our life is going to look like. Just trying to find a little sense of normal of how crazy it's been these past few months. Just been kind of challenging and hard on my mental, and I kind of was going through a spiral where I was just very unhappy. My anxiety was absolutely crippling. My depression was creeping in again, and I was starting to go into this little dark place that I fought so hard to get out of. Somewhere in the middle of all of that craziness, I realized that I really needed to just slow down. I was just moving so fast. I feel like I wasn't like enjoying taking in anything, or let alone feeling anything. I was kind of just like going with the motion, you know. Days went by so fast. I would like just be laying in the bed from the time the sun came up to the sun came down. I was up super late constantly, barely getting any sleep, just overthinking my future and worrying about my fiance, and all of this stuff was just getting to be way too much for me. So I decided to take a break from everything. I wasn't planning on doing YouTube videos anymore. I didn't want to go out and take pictures for my Instagram. I didn't want to make little cute TikTok videos, any of that. I just like wanted to stop. Not because I wanted to disappear, but because I needed a rest. I needed to figure out who I am, what I want, and who I am becoming, and what kind of content I truly want to make that makes me feel excited and not feel like, okay, I'm just like pushing it. I'm just like making this just because so I can post it. You know, I want to obviously sit down in front of the camera and enjoy what I'm doing, enjoy what I'm posting, enjoy what I'm saying, and not feel like it's scripted. Because literally how I had like this giant creative block. I would literally go on YouTube and like scroll. Oh, that looks like a cute aesthetic video. I'm literally gonna copy that video. I feel like I was very not authentic with my videos at all. I feel like I was just copying what I was seeing online, and I hate that. I want to be my own unique person. Obviously, there's gonna be videos that are kind of the same. You know, there's so many get ready with me videos or clean with me videos, you know, and I feel like I was kind of just like copying what I saw, and I wasn't doing it in my own way. and I hated that. And honestly, that space away was super healing. In that time, I really dove into my Bible. I wanted to give my life to Jesus. I was really lukewarm, and you know, obviously I'm not perfect. No one is. My life isn't perfect. I'm not perfect. The only one perfect is the man upstairs. And I really kind of had a come to Jesus moment in realizing that he is the only one that can help me. If I'm struggling, he is the person that I can depend on. And I was really just deep into scripture and praying, and slowly I've been coming out of this funk, especially with, I feel like kind of my life is tying together again, and I feel good. Obviously my faith is not perfect. It's a crazy journey. I'm in a place right now where I feel like I can pick up the camera again and start making content slowly but surely. And I feel like I'm in such a better place now than what I was a few months ago. So during all that time off, what I've literally been focusing on is just being present, because I feel like I have a hard time being present sometimes. Even just simple things like waking up slowly, taking my mornings seriously and not rushing in the morning, like making my coffee, doing my morning journaling, making sure I spend time outside every day, even though it is on the brink of winter in Iowa right now and it has been getting chilly, but I still make sure that I'm outside and I'm walking for at least 15 minutes, especially with having a dog, and actually just trying to enjoy the little and simple things that make me feel just at peace and calm again. And that's been honestly my biggest lesson, and that God has been knocking in my brain, is I just need to be. I don't need to wake up, get dressed, figure out what I'm going to do, overthink it all, be like, oh my goodness, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this. I just need to be present in whatever moment I'm in right now and not rush anything, you know, because you never know what could happen if you just slow down. I keep calling this my new season because it is exactly what it feels like, because it's not about changing anything. It's more like growing into the person that I have been quietly becoming in the background. I feel more lighter, I feel more grounded, and honestly I'm super excited to start sharing my life again and making videos, because like I have said honestly in some of my other videos, is that I have always dreamed about doing this. I love creating, whether that's like making videos or taking pictures. Oh hello, and someone wants to make an appearance. Say hi. Oh, it's been forever. You guys are new. This is my dog Paisley. If you are not new, you know her. This is another thing that keeps me grounded. I'm not even kidding you. This is my soul dog right here. She keeps me grounded. She makes me like just so happy in life, and I don't know what I'd do without her. Right. I don't know what I'd do without you. You're my baby. So like I was saying, I'm super excited just to start sharing and posting again. Not from a place of like pressure, from a place of like peace and me actually enjoying what I'm doing. So moving forward, I want my channel to be a reflection of that cozy vlogs, lifestyle, content, travel moments, faith journey, just honest talks like this. I've always been the person where I don't want to fake stuff on the internet, because life is not freaking perfect. Life is not perfect. I want to be raw and real with you. I don't want to sugarcoat anything, because life is hard, honey. It's not easy. It sucks. Sometimes life really just sucks. I really just want this space to feel a safe little corner in the internet where we can slow down, breathe, and just find comfort in the simple things you can depend on to maybe make your day a little bit brighter, to make you laugh, to make you smile, because I like to think I'm a little funny, even though this is a more kind of just talking serious video. I do plan on having a lot of fun things coming up, so you're going to want to stay tuned for that, especially the apartment tour. I love it here so much. It is actually cold in here though. I might need to turn up the heat. So if you've been here for a while, thank you. Everyone who has helped grow this channel and has commented nice words, you truly mean the entire world to me. Even though I am still a small creator, this, you know, I'm not big at all, but this has always been my dream. And of course, if you're new here, hey, I'm Kaylee. I share pretty much anything, you know, lifestyle content. I will maybe do like little fashion content, little beauty content. I'm kind of just a wide niche open book pretty much, and just bits of real life as I navigate my 20s, traveling and just honestly figuring out things on the way. So I'm really excited to start posting again, take you along this new chapter or season in my life. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss all of the fun things that are coming. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment telling me how your season is going. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate and love each and every one of you guys, especially if you're new here. I love you, don't worry. And so that is where I'm going to be closing off today. Cheers to new beginnings. I love you guys so much. I will see all of you beautiful people in my next video. Bye.